I've got to be in all these houses, I think, so... What's in this house? There's a safe over here. It's nice being able to open stuff. A wooden shaft, some grenades. We'll defuse that first. It failed. Nice. I got a pipe bomb from that. Right, that's right. He has the perk that lets you get improvised explosives. Okay, he's good at throwing stuff. Out I go. Let's go visit here, I guess. Bookshelf. Actually, you know what? That's really hard to do. Engineer's notes? Sure, let's pick up those. The story of John Henry, sure. I'll take that. So, if you don't know what the story of John Henry is, it's basically about an African folk hero who basically worked the railway lines. One of the few stories, it's tall tales basically about, African Americans basically.
People would really rather do this than drink? Crazy.
So who are you? A witty young man with thick glasses and various old 8-bit game cartridges and controllers hung around his neck as a totem. He has Pac-Man tattooed to his forehead, just under his shaggy blonde hair. He sports a neatly trimmed mustache, a less goatee.
Greetings, Rangers. Welcome to the Quarex Arcade, where we have all the latest coin-op games. To what do I owe this pleasure? Not much you can do, unless you want to help fill out my game collection. I have all the old game systems, except a CDI machine. Those are sure tough to find. They must not have sold more than 50 of them. Ooh, it had 1 megabyte of RAM. What does one do with all that memory?
1 megabyte of RAM.
You guys are the best, always helping people. Sure, go ahead. Ask me anything. I can tell you all about my games if you want. I'm especially proud of my prized possession in the case behind me. That's my Super Scope. You aim it at the TV screen and fire just like a gun, except without all the actual killing and violence. When I found it, it was pretty badly messed up, but I nursed it back to health little by little. I even made a couple improvements. I love that thing more than I love most people. Now I just have to track down some games I can use it with.
I bet this guy will take the games from his stash over there.
Oh. Well, okay, I don't pay much attention to that Atchison's and Topekans stuff, though. Trains don't interest me. I just mostly play games. They live in the other camp. I don't know much about them, except I've been told not to like them. They stole our golden spike or something. That's the Topekans totem. It's in a display case in the town hall. I think it would have made a great bayonet. Ha! Toe-pecans, get it? Oh, don't tell Master Kekabai I made that joke, okay? He's our end boss. Hangs out with his mini-bosses at the town hall. I'm afraid of him, but he doesn't even bother me. I don't think he's ever come in here. Did you know he's only got one arm? Everybody wants the trains to run again, but I don't know. I'd have to move my arcade. Come again, anytime.
So, a game enthusiast. A floppy disk. Missile command printed on it. Apparently the object of the game is to fill the screen with flashy yellow circles. Asteroids. On a string, a little triangle is being smashed by poorly drawn circles. Marble Madness. Printed on it. Is this a warning? While a gun itself wouldn't be useful as a weapon, the lens on the scope doesn't have a nick on it. It might serve as a modification to one of your firearms. It seems doubtful that the government would be happy if you're taking it. Well, I won't take it then. It's his, I'm not going to borrow it. So, there we go. That's that. The houses. So yeah, now I got an idea where to take those games that were out in that stash to. You know, I'm tempted to go search out the No Man's Land at some point. But I think it might be a good idea to go to the meeting hall here first. Or there's actually a way in without, you know, bombs on the doors. There's lots of stuff to dig up. You know, this is gonna be one really long series of videos, I think.
Only train I ride is night train.
Meeting hall. I guess that's how you get in, right here.
John Henry said to his captain, a man ain't nothing but a man. And before I let that steel drill beat me down, I'll die with the hammer in my hand. Lord, Lord, I'll die with the hammer in my hand. John Henry was a driving on the mountain, and his head was a flashing fire. And the last words I heard that poor voice say, give me cool drink of water before I die. Lord, Lord, give me cool drink of water before I die.
And his name was John Henry. The meeting hall is massive, big enough to hold several train engines. Made of concrete and supported by a metal skeleton, it seems to smoke and sweat. The wind beats against the walls, causing the metal to creak quietly. The dust is suddenly pour in through tiny cracks and holes in the roof. There's a number of there's only one armed men in here, apparently. There's kick up over there.
Choppers, keep an eye on the golden spike. Don't let anyone near it. Ah, Rangers, good to see you.
Ah, these are his mini bosses.
Hiya, Chief.
Oh yeah, it's one arm.
Golden spike on the rocks.
A flitty-eyed, older man in Native American war bonnet and fringed jacket. The left sleeve jacket is empty and pinned up. The lack of left arm has not diminished his presence, however. Indeed, it seems to have given him an extra helping of gravitas, which he wasn't exactly lacking to begin with.
Welcome. My people have told me how you saved the Parker boy from drowning. It is an honor to speak to such brave heroes. How can I help you?
His mother wishes to thank you. If you haven't already gone to see her, please do.
Help with what?
If you wish to help us with outside threats, then you are welcome. But we can handle our internal conflicts on our own, thank you. Stay out of it. Well, I'm glad that coward has been taken care of. But in the future, Rangers, stay out of our affairs. We can fix our own problems.
Ha!
It was the Atchisons, wasn't it? Their bombs have been killing and maiming us by the dozens. That we once considered them brothers is unthinkable. They claim we've stolen their precious golden spike, but it was never theirs to begin with. Our conflicts with them will not end until each and every Atchison hangs. I'll have one of my choppers assist the poor man. They don't rob trains. They steal rails and sell them for scrap. Now they hover above us like buzzards, waiting for us and the Atchisons to kill each other so they can swoop in and scrap our train cars and our locomotives. Filthy scavengers. Our greatest threat at the moment is these rail thieves who have set up a hideout somewhere near the Atchison camp and who are ambushing anyone who dares travel the road between us. How are we supposed to conduct a war with our bitterest enemies when these bandits attack our war parties? It is a great inconvenience. I am very tired of telling it, but if I must. Once, the Atchisons and the Topekans worked together in harmony. But then Casey James became angry with us because he believed the golden spike was Atchison property, and that we'd stolen it from them and grown wealthy because of it. He told his people to sabotage the rails, causing our first train to wreck. We have been at war ever since. Once we worked hand in hand with the Atchisons. We tended the trains, they tended the rails. It grieves me that we fight, and we have tried to make peace since then, but they continue their aggressions, stealing essential parts, planting bombs, and so the feud continues. They do not. Another reason I still try to make peace with them. We haven't the skill to fix the rails, and it will take time to learn. We keep hoping the Atchisons will stop their atrocities and return to the bargaining table so that we can work together again. But it doesn't seem to matter how many of them I hang. They still won't see sense. I told you before, our private affairs are not your concern. Besides, I doubt it's possible. They are my personal guard. Men so loyal that they severed their left arms when I lost mine in the great train wreck. The Atchisons' greatest sabotage. They smashed the ties, and our train derailed. I was driving that train and lost my arm in the wreck. Now I can never drive again. I will never forgive the Atchisons for that. It's impossible. Even the strongest man needs 2 arms to drive a train. They do not fight with honor. They sabotage and plant bombs like cowards and weaklings. It is only because I continue to hope for peace that I have not killed them all. Instead, I make examples of their worst offenders, in hopes the rest will learn. The sacred golden spike was given to our forefathers before the apocalypse by the hammer god John Henry, and is a symbol of our right to rule all the rail tribes. It is our most sacred relic. The Atchisons believe it is theirs alone, but they are liars and shall never have it. The first of our tribe, and the greatest, a fighter of robots and a driver of steel, who laid all the rails you have ever seen, and died with his hammer in his hand, Lord. Yes, to honor me and the arm I lost in the wreck. Do not think it makes them less dangerous. They can still kick your asses.
I love that.
Of course I am. I was driving that train personally, and it was not I who wrecked it. And the Atchisons didn't stop there. Now they've stolen essential parts from our second train, and we can no longer travel or trade. They have stolen our livelihood. Until the brake shoe is returned, we are at war. No, we will get it back on our own. We do not require outside assistance. How could I steal it when it was ours to begin with? And besides, the Golden Spike is all our property, Topekans and Atchisons alike. We don't keep it in our town hall because we want to keep it out of Atchison hands. We keep it here because the hall is secure, unlike their impoverished little camp. The display case is locked, and my choppers are on guard at all times and will attack anyone who attempts to take it. The leader of the Atchisons. Once we were friends. We worked side by side. He to maintain the rails, I to maintain the trains. Now he is my enemy and uses the weapons of a coward. A quick death is too good for him. We are a peaceful people, honest traders who once crossed the wastes like gods upon our iron horse. And we will again, as soon as we have taken back from the Atchisons what is rightfully ours. Now that is the true spirit of the Desert Rangers. Protecting the wastes from lawless scum, not telling law-abiding citizens how to solve their problems. Thank you, Rangers. I would welcome your help in this matter.
Keep out of our business, Rangers.
I bet it's got a book on John Henry. Yep, story of John Henry.
Whoa, these
Another
guys are
Desert Rangers?
awesome. Just like this tape my mom showed me. No, huh? Well, it's the shit.
So yeah, don't get too close or else to get pissed off, these guys.
Another visit, Rangers?
Alright, well. That's the meeting hall. I bet the actions for like solving their feud, they want me basically to take it from 'em.
That's big! Biggest machine I've ever seen! Damn!
Just gonna quickly run through all this stuff. Yes, that's how you do the, discussions in, a second playthrough of this game. Click, 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 click. Ooh, so that's where I found the rail fees. Good to know. Disarm it. At some point I may try kicking that down, but not just yet. Cool. I've ever hit that alarm, all the actions or Top Guns are going to run at me though, so probably not a good idea to open that. Alright, so this is the way over to the Ashton's camp. I think what I'm going to do at this point, I've pretty much explored everything that's inside of the Top Guns camp. All the junkies and all everything else. The heck is this? A scorched metal box with beaten up pre-war computer inside is labeled Utopia Rip, just one more victim of the New World. More of that gamer guy would want it. maybe we'll go see that. Alright, let's go see here.
I can't believe the Desert Rangers will help me add to my hardware collection. A CDI! Oh boy! Come again, anytime. I can't believe the Come again,
Alright, I guess he doesn't care. Thought it might be something important, but nope. Alright, so at this point I'm probably going to go back to speak to them a little bit more. Clear out their conversations that, you know, I was having over here. And after that, I'll probably go explore No Man's Land to see what those real fees will be like to fight. I have to say, it's a kind of dull place over here. I was expecting a little bit more combat, but it's also a really big place, kind of like all the other places. I certainly don't like the hobo too much. But whatever. I feel I'll basically cut the episode recording here. And I'll basically see you guys in the future when I go, you know, outside No Man's Land.
My grandpa and grandma are buried here somewhere. Not my dad, though. He ran away. He's probably dead somewhere else. I hope so.
So yeah, I'll note that I put Ralphie in my party. So here's what I think is like a full party. You can't have any more than 7 people. 3 followers and your 4 squad mates. And yeah, I got him here so I can basically show this off. Toast repair. Use the skill. Medal of Honor, apparently. Yeah, I just wanted to show that. Basically, toast repair. Anyhow, I basically talked to everyone. All that's left is basically to go outside No Man's Land. Next episode, I'm basically gonna go see what the, you know, the real fees are all about. Yeah, slowly just running there. I think I'll end it right when I get there, I think. Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. You know, I have to say, these are pretty damn big maps. Despite the flaws of this game, there is some nice attributes to it, like the vastness of, like, the, you know, wastes. Alright. And yeah, by the way, I got this disease here. Crusty Clam. I think you get that if you use the brothel at all. Because, you know, it's not a great idea to mess with that type of thing. Could get rid of it though if I want to. We'll do that. And there we go. Cool. Alright, well. Until next time. Take care.